Welcome back to Bear Attack Files. Today, we're heading deep into the heart of northern Ontario, to the quiet city of Timmins, where a peaceful spring morning was shattered by a sudden, violent bear encounter in the most unexpected of places, a suburban backyard. This is one of the most chilling reminders in recent memory that bears are not just creatures of the wild. Sometimes they show up right where you live. Let's take you to the morning of May 29th, 2025. It's around 4 a.m. and the first light of dawn is just beginning to touch the horizon. The world is quiet, except for a soft rustle in the trees. On Lausanne Crescent, a residential street nestled near the wooded edges of Timmins, a couple wakes to the whimpering of their dog. It's time for the usual early morning routine. Let the dog out, grab some coffee, and get ready for the day. But this morning is different. The man opens the back door and the dog darts out into the yard like always. But within seconds, it starts barking wildly. Something isn't right. They step outside, and that's when they see it. A bear cub, small, maybe 30 pounds, perched in the branches of a tree at the edge of their backyard. The dog, naturally curious, is beneath the tree, barking up a storm. The couple rushes toward it, trying to call it back before it spooks the cub. But what they don't see is the real danger. Just beyond the fence line, hidden in the thick brush, the mother bear is watching. And she's already decided her cub is in danger. Suddenly, there's a crashing sound. The foliage explodes. A 200-pound black bear charges through the trees, barreling into the yard with incredible speed. The man turns just in time to see her coming, but by then, it's too late. The mother bear is on them in seconds. Claws slash, teeth snap. There's shouting, screaming, chaos. The woman is knocked to the ground as the bear swipes at her, then turns on the man. He raises his arm instinctively to shield himself and feels the full weight of the animal crash into him. The couple tries to scramble back to the house, but the bear isn't backing down. Not yet. Her cub is still in that tree. She's not finished. Miraculously, the dog manages to stay out of harm's way, darting around the perimeter and eventually back into the house through the open door. The woman manages to crawl back inside. Bloodied but alert, she grabs her phone and calls 911. The man limps in moments later, both of them injured, stunned, and in shock. The entire attack lasts less than 30 seconds, but to them, it felt like a lifetime. Police and paramedics arrive quickly. Both victims are taken to the hospital. Thankfully, their injuries are non-life-threatening, but make no mistake, this could have been so much worse. Meanwhile, Timmins police begin searching the area. Officers patrol the surrounding woods and nearby streets, but by the time they arrive, the bear and her cub have disappeared into the forest. The Ministry of Natural Resources is notified, and residents are warned to be vigilant. But the question lingers in everyone's mind. How did a bear and cub end up in a residential neighborhood? Well, the truth is, it's not as rare as you might think. Timmins, surrounded by deep boreal forests, wetlands, and creeks, is natural black bear habitat. And in spring, after a long winter of hibernation, bears emerge hungry and searching for food. A mother bear with a cub will go to great lengths to avoid humans. But if she feels cornered or sees her cub threatened, even if only by a barking dog, she will defend it with everything she has. And that's exactly what happened on Lausanne Crescent. According to officials, This was the first bear attack within city limits in recent memory, but it wasn't entirely unpredictable. Garbage, compost, pet food. These attractants bring bears into neighborhoods, and once they're there, it's only a matter of time before something goes wrong. This story is a perfect example of how quickly a calm morning can turn into a life or death struggle, all because of a single moment of misjudgment. So let's talk about what we can learn from this. Bear safety tips, especially in residential areas. Never approach a bear cub. Even if you think the mother isn't around, she almost certainly is, and she's watching. Keep your pet supervised and leashed, especially at dawn and dusk when bears are most active. Secure attractants like garbage, birdseed, compost, and pet food. If a bear finds an easy meal once, it'll return. Don't try to chase off a bear, especially a mother. Back away slowly, go indoors, and contact local authorities. Report sightings to local wildlife officers or Bear-Wise programs. Early action can prevent tragedy. The Timmins couple was lucky. Their injuries, while painful, were survivable, but others haven't been so fortunate. That's why we tell these stories, not to scare you, but to educate, prepare, and protect. Because when it comes to bear country, whether you're deep in the backwoods or standing in your own backyard, preparedness can mean the difference between life and death. Thank you for joining us here at Bear Attack Files. If this story helped open your eyes to the risks and the responsibilities of living near bear country, please subscribe, share this video, and leave a comment below. Have you ever seen a bear in your neighborhood? Let us know your experience. And as always, stay safe, stay aware, and respect the wild.